Hey everybody, Jimbo Klimbo here. In this video, we're going to be kind of getting into some Lorcana. Recently, over the Thanksgiving break, and I know that was a little bit ago. However, I was introduced to kind of Lorcana. It's been on my radar a little bit, but it's not something that I really kind of looked into too seriously. It's based around Disney. Like Disney, I'm a dad, so of course, I watch Disney movies. However, generally, it's not kind of the theme of TCG that I really go for. However, I have looked into it. I did play it over the Thanksgiving weekend break, however you want to define it. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I played it with my kids. I played it with my wife and a few other family members, and it was a lot of fun, despite my, I guess criticism or bias towards it for whatever reason. And I did want to do a short video on it. I have done a little bit of research about Lorcana, and I have found that it's extremely popular, and it's kind of hard to get a hold of. So that's kind of what this video is going to be all about. And let's get into it. All right, so this is going to be the Disney Lorcana page. If you're unfamiliar, Disney Lorcana is a new trading card game that came out. I think it was last year. It released earlier this year. It was kind of released as an idea, or kind of like a trailer, pending product, if you will, last year, and it kind of got a big uproar. And so this is going to be the homepage here, and just kind of wanted to dive into that, just kind of show some of their products off before we get into kind of like some market stuff and news. Yeah, they offer several different products. There's 2 releases currently out right now. The first chapter is going to be the first release, or the alpha, I guess. And then the Rise of the Floodborn is going to be the second set, or the first release, I guess, from the alpha release. Is the first, chapter 1, or first chapter rather. And so, if you click on the first chapter here, it's going to kind of give a really nice pictures of Mickey Mouse, Elsa, and that's the not sure who that is. I think it's the Wicked Witch, maybe. Let me know in the comments if I messed that up. I probably did. So out now, as you can see, September 2023 this year is when I guess it was released. So we're not too far off the release, I guess. So these are going to be your standard starter decks. There's 3 of them in the first chapter. I keep wanting to say chapter 1. It's going to have Mickey Mouse, Moana, Cruella de Vil, Aladdin. It's going to have Simba and Alice in Wonderland, I think. I think that's who it is. Maybe I should have did a little bit more Disney watching. So they're going to be 2 standard decks, 60 card decks, including 2 foils of the characters of the package on the front, which are these 2 here. 11 game tokens, which those are going to be the cardboard game tokens to kind of represent the persistent damage that goes onto these cards within the gameplay. 1 rule book showing you how to play it. 1 booster pack, and it's going to contain 12 randomized cards. And so through my research, I have learned that this booster pack alone goes for between $10 and $15 just by itself. And so that's kind of what these are kind of sought after. On eBay, you'll find that these decks are a lot of times already open, and they're just selling it without the booster pack in it. So buyer beware. And then these are going to be the card arts for the booster boxes in here, and then you're going to have a gift set which comes with some promo cards, 2 oversized foil cards, 2 playable foil cards, 34 game tokens, which is more of those cardboard cutouts, and then 4 booster packs is what people are really looking in for. And then continuing on, it's going to be the third one is going to be the Illuminaires Trove, which comes with a, from what I understand, a pretty sturdy, heavy-duty cardboard storage box, 2 deck boxes, 8 booster packs, 15 game tokens, and a player's guide. And the player's guide is much bigger. It's almost like a small magazine or small book. From what I've seen, I haven't bought these products, so I can't firsthand say that, yeah, that's what they are. However, I have seen a bunch of pictures, and so that's what they are. They do have accessories as well. You can get card sleeves with various Disney-themed characters on them. You can get deck boxes. There's playmats out there, and portfolios or the card binders. So these are, I haven't seen any of these available MSRP. You can buy these on the secondary market through eBay or things like that. However, they're gonna be marked up pretty high. The gift sets, same thing. The booster packs, again, they're going for about $10 to $15 each. I've seen them as high as $20. And then these starter decks here, those are going to be pretty sought after as well, and marked up accordingly, especially on eBay. Now, from what I understand, these are going to be reprinted to demand, and so there's going to be a reprint scheduled, I think, at the beginning of January, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what the plan is from Ravensburg. So going into the other set, Rise of the Floodborn, again, available November, so a month after the initial release. And it's kind of the same lineup with the exception of 2 starter decks instead of 3. Here's the card arts here. The collector's edition, those are going to have 6 foil cards illustrated, and then 4 of the booster packs. And then the Illuminaires Trove, which similar lineup from the first chapter. First chapter. So yeah, those are going to be your basic products. Good luck finding them for MSRP. However, there is some light at the end of the tunnel. I have found some on TCG Player, and these have been selling like crazy. So there are a set of 3. I didn't find any listings as of the recording of this video of just the singles, just buying like 1 of them or 2 of them. It's been a set of 3. This one has a listing of $62.92. As you can see, over the course of 3 months, we'll say a month, which is well after the release of the first chapter starter decks, you can see that they peaked right after release, and then going through Thanksgiving, and then they plummeted. This could have been because of that news of the reprints. So, I mean, that's kind of good, I guess, but it's bad from a collector standpoint. As you can see here, more data, latest sales. These are selling like crazy. December 12th is when I'm recording this video, and you can see that there are plenty of sales. The 11th, the 10th, I mean, it just keeps going on. The 9th, I mean, there's, I don't know how many there are. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So yeah, I mean, I would speculate 25 a day, between 20 and 25 a day at this price point. I've seen these marked up in the 100 range for all 3, 120 on eBay, and so buyer beware. If you really want these, I would suggest going to TCG Player or some of the other options that I have brought up. Amazon is currently has the Floodborn starter decks, not the first chapter, but the Floodborn starter decks, the 2 here for $16.99, and from what I understand, that's MSRP, $16, $17, and so you can get these. However, because of the popularity, these are available by invitation only. So I haven't really seen that very often, but the way it works is you click on the product, you say you're interested in the product, and then they will at some point email you a invitation to then buy the product. If you don't get your invitation, I guess your SOL. And like I said, none of these troves are the Illuminaire or the troves. They're not anywhere on here. So moving on from Amazon, the other option you can buy them are, we will get to this page here in a minute, Walmart. Walmart has the starter decks. So this is going to be the Simba starter deck. And yeah, those are going to be a little bit over MSRP, but definitely not in the 35 range like I have seen them, 40 range. So yeah, if you're really interested, Walmart still has these. You can add from cart, and it sells directly from Disney, not a third party like some of these other ones that you will find down here when you're buying from Walmart. Not a big fan of the Walmart experience online because they have a lot of third party stuff and they don't necessarily advertise it that well. So that's just my opinion on that. If you're moving over to Shop, I buy things from Shop every once in a while. You are going to run into these, plenty of variety, booster boxes and things like that. However, what's going to get you is going to be the shipping. And so MSRP on these booster boxes are around 150, 140 range, to my understanding. But the shipping is going to be hiked up to like $50, $30 to ship one booster box. And so just beware if you are on shop.com, you're going to potentially get scalped from some of these shops trying to kind of make their money back since that reprint announcement. Going over to Disney, Twitter or X, I'm not really signed in. I don't really use Twitter or X that much. However, you can see that Lorcana Rise of Floodborn is now available by invitation only on Amazon. You can click the link, and presumably, hopefully, if you want this product, you're going to get it by that invitation within hopefully a reasonable amount of time. That was posted on the 1st, and so, I mean, more than likely those are sold out, being that we're back over here and the booster boxes aren't advertised. So plenty of postings about this. It goes back to September. This is the Disney Lorcana news and drops. Presumably these guys are up to date a lot more on the news of Lorcana than I am. And so yeah, I mean, that's kind of some Lorcana news. How you play the game, kind of a short and sweet of it. You have your 60 card deck. Your mana or your power, energy, however you want to define it, is going to be called ink. And so you lay that down. You can use any card that has this little wreath up in the top left corner of the card, and you can use that to as like energy or mana. You lay that down, and then you can play whatever this cost is up here. So you tap it or fatigue it or whatever you want to designate it as to use it, and then you play your card. There's also fun little things in there, kind of like in Magic. You have lead by example, sweep, things like that. Little triggers and unique things that make that card specifically unique. There also is fighting. Obviously, there's combat. You can kind of see here shaded out where my pointer here is, or my cursor. You have an attack here and you have a defense. If you attack something, there is persistent damage, which is where those tokens come into play. And so, yeah, I like the persistent damage idea. Personally, I think that's cool. And then you continue that until the end of the game. Now, the way that you win the game is you do what's called questing, and so by doing that, it will give you, and you can't see it on this card. Let me see where is an example of a card here. Let me see if I can pull a card up here. Don't see any. Go back. There's little. Oh, here they are. Here's a good one. So Ariel, for example. So that has this little icon here in the bottom right area, and that's going to be your quest points. The first one. So if you quest with that item, meaning you use it or you fatigue it during combat after you've put it down, and it's a successful quest, then you will get 1 quest point. Now, I've seen them up to 3, and so I think the first player to 20 is the victor of the game or wins the game. And so, yeah, it's a cool little mechanic. There's mechanics in there, that will affect that or make you go down. And so, yeah, really cool and fun, thought out mechanics. If you're not a big fan of Disney but you like really good gameplay, I would suggest checking out Lorcana. I think it's a fun game. So yeah, I'm going to be getting into it a little bit. I am going to be getting the starter decks, and so yeah, if this video helped at all, please let me know down in the comments. There hasn't been much product that I've gotten recently, which has kind of been why there hasn't been a lot of content. I just haven't been buying a lot of trading card stuff. Getting closer to the holidays, that's kind of something that I spend on myself, and so I've kind of been saving up for Christmas stuff for my kids and things like that. There has been some family stuff that has come up. So yeah, that's just the holidays for you. Thank you guys for being very patient with me and sticking with me. If at all this video helped out, please hit that like, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I primarily do indie TCGs. However, I'm kind of a one-stop shop per se for TCGs. If I like something, I'm going to do a video about it. And yeah, I try to do good content, precise content, and so I hope you guys enjoy it. And that will be the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it. Jimbo Klimbo out. Peace, guys.